Today I found it really hard to maintain a smile, to pretend to be optimistic and happy and like everything was okay. Especially in public situations, I'm pretty good about not, or at least I try to be good about not letting my pains and my troubles bleed on others, because I feel like it's really not their responsibility, it's mine. But today I just could not, I guess, pull it together. Today was just really heavy, you know? And I kind of felt bad for that, but I try to remind myself that I am not perfect and I am human, and I am allowed to have my bad days when I'm not able to smile and maintain the good vibes, and that's okay. So yeah, I'm feeling stuck in ways that I just can't control. It's like one of the situations where you do everything right, you do everything you're supposed to do, and for whatever reason, things just don't work out the way you want. And I have a hard time with this. I don't know, I guess I have a hard time at kind of like accepting things that are out of my control. I'm learning to find the sliver of light in these darker situations, and regardless of being sad or upset, at the end of the day, trying to find at least one thing that can be positive. So with the bad comes the good, and today I got a few books in the mail that I've been really excited about, been waiting on for a long time, and I'm gonna share this with you today. And yeah, talk a little bit about what I'm working on and what I can't wait to share with you. Me and my squeaky chair. So all this happiness aside, please excuse my chair. I know I need one, but I won't buy one. It's got personality. Okay, so enough of the bad, let's talk about the good. I could not wait to get back to tell you about these and how and why I'm so excited to read them. If you don't know, I'm a huge book nerd. Since I was a kid, I've always loved reading. I couldn't wait to have my own library one day. Like, I imagine one day I'd have a house somewhere on the coast of Greece looking out at the ocean, and this massive bookshelf in a room, in an office space where there's like a reading nook, and I can sit next to the window, open it if I'd like, and just sit next to the sea and take in the warm, salty air, and just read to my heart's content. So yeah, I love to read, is what I'm getting at. So, the books I got in the mail today. First up, I got Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. This is the 75th anniversary edition. I've heard amazing things about this book, but I didn't want to hear too much. I'm kind of weird. I'm like a blind reader, so I like to hear a little bit about the book. I don't want to hear a whole lot. I don't want to hear the plot. I don't want to hear. I'm the type of person, just tell me if it was 10 stars or not. Just tell me if it was all 5. You know what I mean? I don't need to know the details. I like to be surprised. I like to follow the story in the way that it was written and was meant to be read. I'm the type of person that will judge a book by its cover completely and totally. If the title sounds good, I will read the summary of the book, but I typically don't like to. If the title resonates, the artwork resonates, and I'm drawn to it in any kind of way, I usually go for it. But I heard a lot of great things about Their Eyes Were Watching God, and I will give you the summary that's in the book because I feel like it's the best way to learn. It's the most authentic. So just look at the cover. Look how beautiful that is. Ah, the colors. Yes. Next, we have Our Evenings by Alan Hollinghurst. I saw this one on TikTok, I believe, and I was really drawn to the cover. We have a gentleman laying on the bed smoking a cigarette, and he looks like he has a lot on his mind. He has a lot going on in his life. And so yeah, this book also won the Booker Prize. Our Evenings is about. So this book is telling the life of Dave Wynn, who has an affair with a married man and seems to have quite the eventful life between love affairs, traveling with an experimental theater company, even from his beginnings at a London institution. Like, that's very interesting. He's gonna be a beautifully brown-skinned man, the son of a British dressmaker and a Burmese man. So this will be very interesting. Next, we have Home is Not a Place by Johnny Pitts and Roger Robinson. This is actually a poetry and photography book. And what drew me to this book was the cover photo. His hand looks like it's hovering over some food. And what also drew me to this is the title, Home is Not a Place, because I resonate with this so deeply. I feel like home is not a place, it's wherever your heart is. So I wonder where our author's heart is, or where it was when he wrote this. I did get a good look through, and some of these, well, really all of the images, but these images are so beautiful. The poems were written by Roger Robinson and the photos were taken by Johnny Pitts. And quite a few of the poems talk about Black joy and what that represents, what it's like being a Black person. And I believe this takes place in the UK. Just kind of feeling like always out of place, always having to prove something, and just the struggles of what it feels like to grow up as a Black person. So yeah, that photo right there. And then there's another one I saw that I really liked. It's of two kids. This one, Halos. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. See it? I'll read this one to you. The lamplights are softened into halos, floating below a tracing paper moon. The puddles are illuminated, while main roads and side streets are fog-haunted. Perhaps this is the work of a smudged light, to soften the world and expand our story, or maybe to dull the world into a new story. From each yellowed window, the day's survival, and from each day's survival, the drift into dreams, a reset, a hazy forgetting, much like this town bathed this night in fog, and the morning becoming anew. Can't wait to dive into this. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, how beautiful is that? Yes. What is music, jazz? The music of our biographies? Miller. Really can't wait to dive into this. I might just dive in this tonight before bed, for real. All right, that's 3 out of 4. And so last but not least is Are You Mad at Me by Meg Josephson. Why did I get this book? I mean, isn't it obvious? Come on now, I'm worried about why you're mad at me. Just kidding. No, so I'm just gonna read some of the quotes from the back and you can guess why I got it. All right, so from Adam Grant, author of Think Again, This book offers a cure for chronic people pleasing if you've ever compromised your principles to gain another person's approval. And then on the inside, it says, are you constantly worried about what people think of you, if they like you, if they're mad at you? Anxious, a perfectionist. Let me try that again. Are you constantly worried about what people think of you, if they like you, if they're mad at you? Anxious, a perfectionist, or an overachiever? Always overextending yourself and then resentful? Someone who avoids conflict at all costs? Fearful of getting into trouble or being seen as bad? Silencing your needs for the comfort and happiness of everyone else? Prone to over-explain or over-apologize? Are you eternally obsessing over why someone texted with a period instead of an exclamation point? Maybe. Yes. That's why I got it. I'm not like a chronic people pleaser, but I do feel that at times, well, not as much anymore. I am a recovering people pleaser, but I do feel at times if something doesn't go to plan or if something feels off, it can just ruminate in my mind for so long and take up so much real estate that I can't get work done, or I'll spend hours trying to overanalyze it, break it down, find out the why, and really just like dissect it before I can move on. And I feel like that can be pretty unhealthy at times. And I love reading about other people's stories about how they deal with things, and a self-help book goes a long way with discernment, of course. You don't want to like beat yourself with self-help books to death. But where help is needed, hope is there. And I feel like this can be a good help for me in learning how to, again, be okay with the unknown, be okay with not having full control and just allowing things to be. Are you mad at me? Looking forward to this one too. These are my 4 books that I recently got, and I absolutely cannot wait to get into them. So it's pretty late here. I have a video that I need to edit and post tonight. It's kind of like a poetic journal entry, just kind of sharing my thoughts on a situation that recently happened. I'll be posted on my Instagram and on YouTube, of course, as well. But yeah, and then I have to prep the artwork and all the logistics for my second single that I will be releasing in 2 weeks. So yeah, I got quite a bit to do tonight, but I'm happy because it keeps me busy. Let's get into that. What is the meaning of this you? I've been asked that a lot lately. Finished everything on my to-do list. Video's done, artwork is done, all of it's done. I'm pretty tired. My eyes are turning pink. I'm gonna go take this makeup off and get ready for bed. It's been a pleasure.